Hello YouTube, this is Tactical 101, and tonight for my nightly project I have my modified Nerf Maverick. So, yeah. I've been thinking about it for a while now, whether to give it a new paint job or not. So this is basically what this video is about. I am going to give it a new paint job. And this is the steps that you have to do to get ready to prep for painting. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to paint. Oh crap. Yeah. So these are the paints that I'm using for the main paint scheme. I am using Valspar. You can get these at Lowe's. Gloss, black, and then Valspar gloss, red. So, like always, you have to unscrew your blaster. Let's put you guys down. Find a spot over here. Okay, so first, you have to unscrew your blaster. Okay. It's a magnetic pan, which I find very, very cool. All of the tools, basically, that you see in all my videos, from screws to pliers, or screwdrivers to pliers, it's from my Blue Hawk, Dremel set. Sorry guys, it was aiming just like that. So yeah, unfortunately I cannot find my camcorder, so therefore I cannot edit this online. I have not really figured that out yet, to get it from phone to computer, for editing purposes. So yeah, right now, I just take apart the handle, put the parts over there. As you can see right there, I'm not sure if you can see that, but I did the penny rod, and I think I might add another penny. I have a lot of pennies, and other various coins sitting right behind you guys on the stool. These I'm going to kind of move over. The handle screws, because I do not want to get them mixed up. And over on this side is the blaster screws. That's just what I'm doing, if you can see it. I'm going to try to make this process fast, so you guys don't want to watch me do this. No? The screw just didn't want to come out. These are fairly long screws that go into the Maverick. I'm going to need my flathead screwdriver for this. This one's stripped almost to the point where it's rounded. There we go. I also like to keep a flathead nearby, in case one of the screws gets stripped, which I absolutely hate that about Nerf, or any blaster. There are screws and they're just way too tight in there and you cannot get them out. For those who are still watching, that have not skipped ahead, I have unscrewed half the blaster so far. Yeah. Also, before I do, or as I'm doing the paint scheme, or like, alright, for this Maverick, I am actually also going to do the full barrel dropout mod. Like Drac does. Not the part where the whole thing comes out, just the part where it drops down all the way where you can get 4 slots available. There we go. Alright, screw that screw. Screw that screw. Okay. Here, okay. But, yeah. So now, you take the blaster apart carefully. You might want to use a flathead just to kind of lay it open. There it is. Well, almost. There it is. Okay. So, that part comes off, and then you have all of your internals. I'm gonna do a close-up for this, not only for me in the future to where I can put this back together, but for all of you if you are watching this. I'm so sorry that I do not have my high-definition camera right now, but yeah, that kind of sucks. So yeah. Alright, so yes, plunger head is there. Yeah. There, yeah, there's not too much up there. Trying to see if any of the places. Alright, so that should be good. Now I'm going to start removing the internals. Where's my fly? There it is. Alright, so there I am. I'm trying to remove the catch. I just now removed 4 pennies for the penny mod. Take out the spring. If I can get this out. I'm really not certain on what is holding it in, but whatever it is, it's doing a fairly well job. Alright, so, yeah. Oh, crap, that could have been catastrophic. Oh, there it is, screw. Okay, so, little screw that goes at the end of the catch. If you get confused on where the parts go where, just go back into the video, that's what I'm going to do. Screw's not coming off. Actually, you know what, screw that. I'm going to leave that on there. It's just a little screw that, yeah, because I'm only going to paint this thing. So, yes. That was actually kind of hard to move. Oh. For some reason, my flatheads really don't work with the, magnetism thing. So, yeah. That little hook right there, that went into this spring right there. Just basically like hooked in there. I'm leaving all sorts of little springs in there because they're not really the big things that you need to take out. Alright, right now I'm going to take out the turret. And the new Mavericks have really great seals, which I really am glad of. Well, I thought they did. Yeah. They have really great seals, so I'm really proud of that. I wish. Alright now, so currently I'm taking out this little part right here. How much time do we have left? Alright, so I got like 4 minutes left. There it is. My shoulder finally popped, and I've been trying to get it to pop for like 2 hours now. So at least that's finally actually happened. Alright. So, yeah. Pick you guys up for this. Alright, now I'm gonna take that out. Okay. And I'm gonna try to leave it in one piece. Or not, that really didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Just to kind of make sense of where this is going. So yes, I also want to take out this. What goes under here? Somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get to it. So yeah, and also take out the release button for the turret. Alright. So these little things in here, it shouldn't get in the way. Of course, it doesn't. So yeah, I'm supposed to just paint that outside. So. Alright. So not that that's sanded, or it's going to be sanded. Well, oh, that's that one screw. It did not come out. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now, find some sandpaper around the house, or in your room, wherever you store sandpaper, and sand this thing like crazy. Try to get into the little cracks. Don't over exaggerate about, like, don't like freak out if you cannot get to certain parts. That's okay, because certain parts that you can't get to is certain parts where your hands can't get to. So where sanding is basically where you get a deeper coat of paint, where it'll stay longer. Unlike this, it's an old marshmallow gun that I got. You basically blow into there. But yeah, over the years, it's not old. I got it like a few months ago. But yeah, they did not sand this at all, so it's been rubbing off. And that's what your blaster will look like. It'll look like yellow underneath if you do not sand, so I highly recommend sanding. But don't freak out if you cannot get into each and every crevice in this blaster. So yeah, like in here, that's not really something that you would sand. But yeah, so that concludes part 1 of this segment. Yeah, go back to my channel or wherever you found this and locate part 2, and there might be a part 3 on this. So yeah, do that.